The illustrious Shady Boy. Welcome
Uh,
back to Shit Show Broadcasting.
We are back.
Since you've been gone,
We are
the live starting.
we are going.
Boom, bada boom.
Yep. And did you get your invite? We can go ahead and join.
Yeah, buddy, I'm rocking and rolling.
Uh,
Going through his
Alrighty.
YouTube page here.
I'm
We hope I'm
joining.
racing.
I'm joining here myself. Here we go. On
Right
the
now, Billy's running at position 5. The Eagles is at 4th. Looks like Jay Tizzle's in 6th in the 48 machine. Kind of hard to see. All right, now we're live on the broadcast, ladies and germs. Coming to you live, 50% or 200 laps at Charlotte.
the longest
Four guys
race.
in first place.
The longest race. Welcome to the Welcome one. Welcome everybody. Welcome all to the FTR Shit Show broadcasting booth. We are back live at Charlotte for the Coca-Cola 600. I'm Shady Acres, and I got my man Hardcore Bubba. We back, baby. How you doing tonight?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'd be better if I finished on the lead lap and got some good points, but I'll take it in place.
That's all. You said you finished 8th place?
Yes, sir.
That's the top 10. I finished 10th myself. I had a great.
There you go.
It felt great just getting back on the track and going through these guys a little bit. Looked like typical in that 24 machine is up there running with the 47.
Yeah, look like we got Portal, Typical, Billy, Eagles, Jay Tizzle, and Sludge going up in there battling.
Yep, and
Two little packs, 3 and 3, looking good.
And running it
7 and 8.
and towards the back, you got War in 10th, Memphis in 11th, Robbie Racing in 12th, Dark Knight 13th, and Jay Tizzle has dropped back down to 14th. So things are kind of shaking out a little bit here in this long run.
We got Broom in that 48 machine. I haven't seen Broom in a couple weeks. We're running 2 Ally 48 cars. Jay Tizzle in the light gray and purple. And we got, it looks like, we got Heavy into the wall a little bit.
You got Heavy Duty in a little.
Broom in the 25 Ally car, sorry.
Okay, yeah, Heavy is in that.
Seeing that number again.
Heavy is in that 41 car.
Yep.
And right now he is right there with the Dark Knight and the 3 car going underneath the War right now. We got a battle here towards the back. This is a battle for 10th and 11th and 12th. These guys going at it. I tell you what, Bubba, this is a fast track, man. We had
some of these improvements in the grass in the infield right now.
Someone do a little agricultural racing?
Yeah, man, trying to take my job.
Well, we messed that grass up pretty good in the B League race, so they got to fix it up just so they can mess it up in the A League race. Going back up to the front, we got a big old pack up here for the lead. Typical in the 24 with the 9 and the Eagles. They get door to door. The 9 of Eagles underneath the Typical going into turn 1. He's going to take the position. That's for 4th place.
So last week we touched base on Typical, man. Portal, let me find out. Typical Portal is same age, a ripe young 16 years old, competing in this A League right now. Running up top.
Who is Portal?
Portal and Typical are both high school students.
Wow. Well, did you not believe, if I'm not mistaken, Portal guy is the very first champion of the FTR in season 1. And for the A-League. Now, Eagles in that 9 car, he's the defending champion. He's looking to get underneath that 5 car right now for that 3rd place position. He's a defending champion, but if I'm not mistaken, Portal guy was actually the very first champion, and we've got a caution. We've got a caution on the track there, Bubba.
Dark Knight, a lot of damage on his car.
Dark Knight did get a lot of damage.
Memphis has a lot of damage on his car.
And
Everybody else is
Memphis.
pretty clean. Dark Knight and Memphis.
Yeah,
Heavy's got some damage. Heavy's got some heavy
yeah,
damage.
looks like it because Memphis was running right up there with them in that 37 car.
I tell you, man, I needed a caution that last stage, putting me on the lead lap. That would have changed the game up a little bit.
Oh, well, we're glad to have you back, Micah. Congratulations on your win in the B League, brother.
No, not
Micah.
congratulations. Micah needs to stop winning because this is getting ridiculous. I'm getting tired of seeing Micah in the booth.
Well,
Micah's got like 7,000 playoff points.
He is proven why he proves every race why he's the one to beat. And congratulations to him on that win.
12 right now, actually 13.
Yep. And looks like we got a good battle. The 88 and Billy up there battling with Portal Guy for the first place for the lead here. Side by side going into turn 3 and turn 4.
Broom and Eagles get a little contact going on right there coming out of turn 4. That turn 4 is tricky, man. A lot of people had some trouble in that turn.
That turn 4.
I know our leader, Micah, spun it into pits. He almost threw his race right there.
Yes, he did. That back end will kick out on you on turn 4 when you go into turn 3. And then when you come up for turn 4.
In the lead.
Yeah, Billy coming on the lead on the high side, making the power move. Portal Guy falling in right behind.
Big wreck on Broom. Big pile up back there. Another caution coming out. They're driving like you league right now.
Oh, well, you know, well, cautions breed cautions, and I tell you what, that 20 that 25 car Broom has a lot of damage. A lot of damage. He got into it. Looks like possibly, I'm not sure if Dark Knight was involved. Maybe Dark Knight, I know, going to take advantage of this caution, going back down into the pits and get some fixed up. But Broom has a lot of damage there. Also with the 6 car, Robbie Racing, and he's got some damage as well. So we've got some guys beating and banging here early on in the race.
All right, before we get started, predictions. I'm going with Portal Guy.
You're going with Portal Guy. Well, guess what? I'm going to go with that 88 of Billy. And he's starting on the outside on row 1, right next to 62 of Wide Open. Wide Open in the 62 gets the jump, and he's going to go into turn 1 and take the lead. Billy in the 88 falling back a little bit, typical, and it goes underneath in the 24 car. The 5 car, a sludge, he's going to battle for it.
I know Micah's watching on YouTube, man. Micah, throw your prediction out there for the race out there when you hear.
Yeah, he's got to throw his prediction. I'm going with that 88 of Billy. And you got it with Portal Guys, so we got that written down in stone.
Wide Open, he's got a nice little company right on that wall. Even my man Portal a little behind him. Boom. Also, it's 80 was straight from the wall. I think you're almost better. I got that 88 too. Micah's
yep.
All right.
And Micah's fine with that 88 as well. As we follow with Sludge a little bit.
1, 2, 3, 4. The first 4, top 4. Wide Open, Portal Guy, Billy, and Typical making a move off Billy Hogan right now underneath. Is he going to be able to complete that pass? Probably not. Looks like Billy's actually going to be able to hold off and move up to 2nd place.
And we got a big battle going on right now for 7th and 8th place as Dark Knight.
Trying to make a move over here on 62 Wide Open.
They're looking for the lead there. We got racing all over the track. Dark Knight in that 3 gets underneath the 41 of Heavy Duty. Heavy Duty flexing at a heavy muscle, and he's got War in that 1 car right behind him. Good to see that 1 car and that 41 car back out on that racetrack as well.
We all know Heavy Duty was battling COVID last week. And when I talked to him today, he still sounded like he had a little bit of some side effects still going on. But again, we're coming now. We got 2 races left after this race for the A-League. 2 races left for the regular season. We're getting the playoff mode. So
Well,
you can't afford to lag out, or you can't afford to race in.
no, you can't, and you just wish everybody well with this pandemic going on, and hope everybody's healthy.
Let's go, Brandon.
And looking back here, still Memphis in that 37. Memphis battling with the 6 car of Robbie Racing.
Wide opens down on bottom, all by himself. He's got to push the 3 cars. Eagles, typical, Portal.
Memphis
really trying to make that move on the outside for the lead. Unable to hold it. Eagles drops down on the inside line, backing up typical and wide open. Billy's going to make the move. He's going to make a good pass. Billy's currently in first place.
It's going back and forth. It was 62 going back underneath of him in turn 2. He's going to take the lead back, but here comes Billy on the outside. That 88 going to make that power move. He's
it almost looks like Billy's hood from the aerial says noob. It said noob. Look, it could be no, you're not taking this spot.
You got the 62, you got 24 typical following that 62, but Billy in the 88 got some help from that 9 car and Eagles, and they make contact. The 62 and 88 make some more contact.
Do you think we're going to see wide open doing some fuel saving tonight, Shady? Because every stage we're going to be 3 laps short on fuel. Depending on how cautions play out.
Well, I tell you what.
Hogan gets shuffled all the way back to what? Now he's still
Oh, we got a big crash. 47 going around. Portal guy gets broke. Big wreck. Big wreck.
This is in the pits. There's my leader, quarterback.
Wow, that big, unfortunate. And I think that's going to break. Did that bring out the caution?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yes, it brought out the caution. That was a big wreck. Portal guy got into the wall big time. Hit the wall hard. Looks like he's
25 laps in, too.
At 25 laps in, so we got a long way to go.
So I was just saying, pit strategy kind of just went out the window, didn't it?
Well, you know that going into each stage, I think there's a minimum of 3 pit stops. 3 pit stops. So we're already on our second caution. So I think everybody pretty much looks like, for the most part, is pitting on that one. Maybe somebody stayed out. And here we go, like Memphis. Memphis stayed out in that 37. There he is, Memphis in the 37.
Memphis had actually made it into the pits before the caution came out. So he left out.
Oh, so he timed it. He got it timed perfectly where he got into the pits. Well, Memphis in the 37, he's going to show his muscle as he's now our leader. Good to see Memphis out there in the leader in that 37 car in that red, white, and blue.
As they cross the line, they're looking at 30 or 49.
Look at that.
19 laps left in stage 1.
And here comes the 62 underneath them to take it. And that 3 car, Dark Knight. Dark Knight looking for that second spot. And that 3 car, Dark Knight going underneath of Memphis. Followed by the 88. The 88 right on the tail of Dark Knight.
Typical ride in the wall coming out of 3 and 4. It's tough to do, man. You got to hold that wall so that way you don't get out and flash anybody else behind you. Broom gets into typical real hard. The ally on ally family battle right there.
And there's a lot. Those ally cars, they get me confused, man, all the time. I guess there's like 2 or 3 ally cars. Look at this. We got Dark Knight going in the turn underneath of the wide open. He's looking for the lead going into turn 3 and turn 4. Dark Knight in the 3 car. That 3 car coming to the stripe with underneath the 62. He's got help from Billy in the 88. He's going to take the lead. The 3 car of Dark Knight, the new leader now. Good to see a 3 car out front. How about that?
Yeah, I tell you, Dark hasn't really seen the front of the tracks lately. He seems to have been with pack. He can know what's to try to pass.
I tell
So good to see him out there.
I tell you what, this is one of Dark Knight's better and more favorite tracks. I tell you what, Dark Knight, he's really, really good on the short tracks, but he does love this track of Charlotte, and it is showing as he is your leader in that 3-car, showing the muscle that he's got. The 88 going to take the pass in turn 3. The 88 and Billy's going to take the lead over. The 9-car of Eagles looking to follow him.
Not Rob. Yeah, Rob's straight from the wall, falling off the pace now.
Now Rob in that 7-car. As these leaders are battling, these are just going back and forth. Billy, your current leader in that 88 car. Oh, we got a big crash. Portal guy.
Portal guy. Jason's Broom. Portal guy.
Portal guy got into Broom. Yep. Yes, he did. And he got him spun around. They hooked him. It looked like he hooked the 25. No caution. That's going to hurt Broom big time. That'll hurt Broom big time with no caution. He's going to have to catch up and hope for a caution. It's the same with Dark Knight. Dark Knight right out front there. And Dark Knight, your leader, by a good little margin. He's looking in the rearview mirror and he's seeing Eagles battling for second. So he's going to get a little bit of space now. Look at Dark Knight in that 3-car, man. And that's a good sight to see that 3-car out front like that. And he's got a mirror full of 9-car now. Eagles in that 9-car right on his tail. And Eagles looking to the inside. Eagles looking to the inside of turn 3. Dark Knight gives him the room, and Eagles going to take it. So Eagles, your defending A-League champion, is now your new leader. We must have had, what, probably about 10 lead changes already, haven't we?
Oh, yeah, they're going crazy. Changes, man. And it's not even over yet. We're only on lap 39 of 49, so we still got green flag pit stops coming in one more time.
Yep, they'll definitely have to make another round of pit stops. Kind of getting into single file a little bit. The field's starting to spread out a little bit. And try to go through the field.
I do like seeing that this racing going on up front now.
Yeah, these guys.
You saw it with the A-League, you saw it with the E-League, you see it now.
I tell you what,
I don't think you're going to see much walking away up front until the pits. You're going to see pit strategies come into play.
Oh, I couldn't agree with you more, Bubba. I couldn't agree with you more. And these guys up here, this front pack, you got Billy in the 88, and he's going side to side with that 6-car Robbie Racing. And Robbie Racing trying to show a little muscle and a little power move on the outside. And this is a battle, I believe, for 4th and 5th position.
Yep.
And Sludge in that 5-car, he's got something to say about it.
Sludge was last week's winner.
But look right behind him, and we got pit stops coming down now. War in the 1-car coming down pit road. But I tell you what, good to see coming up front in that 41, flexing that heavy muscle. There's that heavy duty. And the 41.
Good for heavy. He needed a good stage.
He needs a good run, man. He really needs a good run. He has been practicing hard, putting a lot of time in. Good to see that 41 car up there with the leaders. Currently running in 6th position. Green flags. Pit stops looks like being made. Robbie Racing in the 6th car down pit road.
Looks like your leaders are coming into the pits now. That's what I was saying. I think you're going to see why with his fuel saving strategy come into play here.
Yep, here comes the 9 of Eagles, the 3 of Dark Knight. They all both coming down. With the 88 car of Billy, all 3 of them coming down pit road.
You figure there's 8 laps left. I don't know if Wide
Yep.
Open could save a total of 8 laps.
I'm not
It'll
sure.
be interesting. We'll see.
Sludge in that 5 car, he makes the signal to come down pit road. So you should
Billy's
see.
actually taking all 4 tires and 1 can of fuel. So he's going to do a 4-tire pit stop for these last laps.
Well, here comes.
You almost, if you don't take any, it's either nothing or 4 because your right front gets chewed up, and then on the coming out of turn 4, that left side likes to get a little sloppy. Wide Open went in a lap after everybody else.
Right.
Let's see what he's going to do.
Right. So so either way, I especially when you're only in stage 1, man, this is the longest race of the season. And only being in stage 1, there's so long to go. I mean, would you think that you would play those kind of strategies so early in the race?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. So on my last pit stop, I only gassed and left. So this way I could try to get some stage spots.
Well, so in stage 1.
Yeah, so I don't recall if it worked. And then I ended up on the 2nd or 3rd stage, a lap or 2 down, so I didn't pit at the end of the stage to get a lap back, and it worked out. And then what's his face, Blazing was able to get ahead of me, or else I would have been on the lead lap. Blazing would have won. But yeah, so the strategy worked. I'm not saving fuel, but I ran it empty. And then it was just like, all right, I know. So my pit strategy was off of everybody else's at that point, because once I didn't pit at the end of stage 2 to get a lap back, my pit strategy was already shot for what everybody else was doing, because they had 4 or 5 extra laps on me. But it ended up working out. I ended up finishing the only car 1 lap down, everybody else is multiple laps down. And I needed 1 more caution in order to change the whole thing.
Right, I know.
Pit strategy's definitely coming into play here.
Definitely, and you know how it is cautions do breed cautions, and so I think you'll definitely say we got.
As we say it, there's Eagles is getting
Eagles and
sloppy, straight.
Yep, Eagles. Oh, big into heavy duty.
There's heavy in the wall.
Heavy duty and Eagles get together.
Still going. Wars collects Eagles.
War gets Eagles.
Yep, Eagles collected War.
And their caution is definitely coming out.
That ended the stage.
What? Okay, that's the end of the stage? Yep, that is the end of the stage. So, Sludge actually wins the stage. Portal Guy in 2nd. Dark Knight picks up 3rd. Wide Open in 4th. Billy in 5th. Eagles finishes stage 1 in 6th with War in 7th. Heavy Duty 8th, Robbie Race in 9th, and Typical is 10th for your stage 1.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. Look at Portal. That Portal was in them wrecks, but that pit road strategy worked out. Where's Wide Open? Wide Open's in 4th. He stayed out an extra lap. He's not coming out higher than everybody else at the early stage. So, yep, pit strategy worked out.
Wow.
Sludge Dark, Wide Open, Portal, Billy, Eagles, Typical, 37 of Memphis, Rug, Heavy D, Robbie Racing, looks like Moore, and Jay Tizzle. And I think we lost the driver there, Shady.
I think we did too, as
Broom. We lost Broom.
I believe Broom has gone to the garage, possibly with an engine failure. But yes, Broom, he got that caution and had such heavy damage to his car. So that's just heartbreaking for Broom exiting the race early. These guys up front, and the 3 and the 5 car get together up front. I tell you what. Our feelings, I don't know if feelings are getting hurt already, man. I mean, these guys are really going at it one another here.
You know what it is? It don't even matter because you don't know when a caution's going to come out, so you need those positions anyway. So the points races are so tight. I mean, one spot, you figure, oh, we got people into the wall.
Memphis bounced off the wall. Oh, man, Memphis was running in 4th place, and he just bounced off the wall.
Heavy Duty got into the wall. Heavy Duty got into the wall.
And Heavy Duty scratched the wall. He's right behind War in that one car.
So yeah, I mean, if you're fighting for position the whole stage because you never know when a caution's going to come out and it's going to change your pit strategy.
Right.
Because you figure 11th place gets no points at the end of the stage, so you're fighting for, even if you're fighting for one stage point, you need it. One point could put you a little bit closer, a little bit further away from the person in front of you or behind you.
You're absolutely right, man. You couldn't be any more right, especially where we're at in the season, already in the second half of the season with the playoffs right around the corner. So every point does matter. You couldn't be any more right there, brother. As Billy in the 88 currently battling is out front in front of Wide Open in that 62. And Typical in that 24, following in 3rd right behind them, 1, 2, 3.
I know my strategy for the rest of the season is to stay as far away from, put myself as far in front of Blazin and Chargers. But Chargers is just walking away. He's always fast.
Oh, man.
I need Chargers to have some internet issues. So if Comcast is listening, you want to cut him off next Sunday and the following Sunday, I'll greatly appreciate that.
Oh, man, I tell you what, Chargers is fast. Chargers brings a rocket pretty much every week. And I tell you what also who impressed me in that B-League race also was Rodney.
Yeah, Rodney held a good car.
Rodney in that 24, he has gotten so much better.
Now, speaking of the 24... The 24 just got super boost. I don't know if he blew a tire or he hit a glitch, but sparks were flying, and he's running a P3 right now.
He came off he came off of turn 4 and got loose. See, what happens is when you come off of turn 4, it goes into that tri-oval. So it changes from the banking to where it's not. There's hardly any banking to flat. So when you have that transition, that's what kicks out that back end and gets you so loose.
Yeah, you got to hit that perfectly, so you get sloppy.
And that 20.
I know in practice I lost it, and I literally drove that on into the football barrier. So.
And just out of my curiosity, did JD wasn't able to make the race tonight in the B League?
So JD and Blazing both have COVID. So Blazing is sick in bed. So.
Oh man, well I tell you what,
I didn't race last week because of COVID, and JD didn't race this week.
Well, I tell you what, I would definitely wish them the best, man. I mean that's nothing to mess with. I know our winner of the B League, Micah, in that 2 car, he and his family also had COVID. So definitely say a prayer for all of them and that they all get better. And JD, you know, we send good thoughts to you and get well and beat that damn COVID and get well and get back on the track, brother. And it's good to see and hear that Micah, the winner of a B League race, get over that COVID. So you know, keep getting better and take time and get well, y'all. Everybody needs to stay safe and keep themselves as much protected as possible, and just be careful.
I tell you, I know Michael likes to race, but JD missing really helped Micah keep walking away from him and Prince this week.
Yeah, from the
Bronco a little closer, so.
It'll be interesting.
Second or third in points right now, so.
It'll be interesting to see what happens with points, with Mike picking up that win tonight and JD being unable to race. You know, I really hope JD's, you know, doing better, and certainly sending my, you know, well wishes and hope that he gets better, man. that COVID is nothing to play with, man. That shit's serious, and you know, I just keeping good thoughts out and hope JD does well, man. So JD, if you watch this, if you're watching it, get well and get back on the track, brother.
Just stop finishing up front.
And up front, we still got the 62 and the 88 just battling back and forth. The top three, 62 of Wide Open, Billy, and Typical. Your top three basically just be running. At green flag pit stops come. Robbie racing in that 6 car comes down pit road. So here comes the green flag pit stops again. It looks like to see here.
36
Yep.
up, I believe.
The 9 car of Eagles just signaled with the 5 car of Sludge, so look for them to come down pit road. And here comes everybody to make green flag stops except
Your leader wide open.
your leader Wide Open. He has that strategy.
Let's see if he saves out 1 or 2 more laps. I think he's going to come in this time.
Yep. And War.
Now, he tried a strategy last week, and it didn't work out for him. He would do the same thing. He would run 1 or 2 laps longer than everybody else, but it just never paid off. He wasn't able to pick up a victory with a stage win.
Well, here's War and Heavy Duty. They stayed out on the track. I'm not sure.
Wide's going to come open now.
So
there
I'm not sure if they're on a different pit strategy. Here they come now. So they're coming down pit road now. They wanted to get an extra lap. So you're seeing a lot of strategy here.
Remember, without cautions, you're 3 laps short.
Right.
So you're still going to have to make. There's 2 more pit stops left because there's 30-some laps left.
Oh.
So you're still going to end up about 3 laps short.
Well, now see what happens here as green flag pit stops. As really spread out the track, so these guys are really spread out now. So
they're showing Portal in the lead right now.
Portal currently the leader, but he's down in pit road right now, as he's now just coming out, but he just got passed.
Wide Open now,
I believe. Wide Open and Billy in the 88. I tell you, Billy in that 88's got a rocket, man.
He's always that. Everybody.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
But your leader is currently Billy Holcomb in that 88.
Yep. But it looks like Billy in the 88, the 62 Wide Open, and the 24 Typical, your top 3. Basically, as they went into the pits, you got Sludge following right behind the Eagles in the 9 car. Eagles in the 9 car in 4th place. And then as you go towards into the back, you got Memphis in 7th. And Dark Knight, you got Dark Knight in 7th and Memphis in 8th. So it's good to, and you just see them coming in at turn 1 and turn 2. So these guys are spread out pretty well while Wide Open, and we still got 32 laps remaining in this stage.
Yeah, I think once you start seeing pit stops, you're going to see the field open up. You're going to run clustered the whole time on restarts until a pit stop or caution, but I don't think you're going to see much of a walkaway. You're going to see much of a walkaway in the B League either. You're going to see packs of 3 or 4 cars racing together for every restart. You're only going to see separation when it comes to pit stops.
Right.
So whoever's got the best pit crew tonight, I think is who you're going to see.
Yep, and that's where also if you make the treacherous mistake of a pit penalty and get caught speeding or have a pit road penalty, that could play a factor in it as well. So a lot to be seen here. We got about 32 laps to go still, so still a lot of racing left. We're only in stage 2. So we got a lot of racing left with these boys.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 200-lap race.
This is our Coca-Cola 600. at Charlotte Motor Speedway. You're listening to the FTR the FTR radio broadcast. I'm Shady Acres, and with me, as always, Hardcore Bubba. As we in the B League had a great run.
If it ain't hardcore, what are you doing it for? Shout out to my boy Heavy D.
The Heavy D, man. Heavy D, he with that heavy muscle, brother, man. He knows how to run.
We got Typical giving Billy a hell of a push down the backstretch right now.
You took the words right out of my mouth, brother. You took the words right out of my mouth.
I think Typical's going to try to make a move.
And Billy looked in his rear view mirror and saw 24 sitting in his back seat.
Wait for Billy hoping to make a mistake or get loose or give him that little door and take it. Typical's not going to be patient. Typical's going to make a move.
Yeah, Typical wants that lead. Typical wants the lead.
In-car camera. Oh, Typical's lagging. Typical is lagging.
Typical.
So I'm curious to see how that's going to affect his race.
And Typical has had that issue all season long.
Yep.
And I know that's been a problem with the A-League, and Typical has had issues with lagging all season long, and I know that's been a common occurrence in this A-League, so that could definitely play a factor into things.
That could change the whole race up.
That could change the whole ball game right there.
Lagging makes it very hard to pass him.
Yes, it does.
I'm on the overhead camera, and we're watching Typical pull right up to Billy's bumper in the straightaways, and then gap it out a little bit in the turn, and go right up to the bumper and gap it out at the turn. So I don't think you're going to see Typical sitting behind Billy too much.
Well, it looks like Typical is trying to be patient here. I think Typical just wants to be patient, and I think he would like to have the lead, but he doesn't want to take it. And I think he's just going to be comfortable there in second place. It's just he and Billy out front with a kind of a comfortable lead with Eagles and Sludge. And Sludge just got around Eagles in that 5 car. And the only car between them is that 62. And Memphis in the 37 making a short pit. I don't know if this is an unscheduled pit stop, but Memphis is down pit road in a green flag.
That's very interesting.
You think that's strategy?
Split the stage, 15 and 15.
It could be. Because I don't know. I mean, they should have plenty of fuel left. Maybe about 3. They should have about 4 or 5 laps of fuel left. So that looks like about a short pit. Maybe trying to get some room. But here comes Robbie Racing. Robbie Racing, he was the first one down pit road, the last green flag. So when you see Robbie coming down pit road, you know the green flag pit stops are all making it. So here comes Typical and Billy, both signaling to come down pit road. So you're going to see the green flag stops coming now.
That was kind of one of my strategies too. All right, let's drop in early, put the stage. That way I'll take fresh tires, a right side only, give me enough fuel to finish out the stage or get me to the next pit stop to get out quicker than these guys and the lead back. So you're going to see different strategies. I think Memphis ended up taking 2 tires it didn't seem like he was in there for too long, but he definitely didn't just gas him down. So I think Memphis just took 2 tires and enough gas to get the stage.
Well, definitely. As you see guys out here, Dark Knight.
Sludge is going into the pit now.
Yeah.
He's in the pit.
You're going to see Dark Knight coming down pit road. Dark Knight, he is about to run out of gas. He's coming around turn 3. Here he comes down pit road now. He ran that thing on fumes.
So I found out if you cross the line
at
1 and you hit 0 before you hit turn 1 and 2, you'll have enough fuel to make it into the start of 3 and 4 and get the pit lane for that one. You'll sputter, but you'll have just enough to get the pit lane.
To get the now. Well, does that depend? Is that for every track, or does that depend?
No, just this track.
Just for Charlotte for a mile and a half.
Yep.
So that we might have to keep that in mind for other mile-and-a-half racetracks that we go to later in the season.
Yep. So I try to figure that out in practice every once in a while, just to see how much, if it's an advantage or a disadvantage. Sometimes it's an advantage. You can run that track, and if you're able to get in there quick enough. I mean, some of these pit roads are so long, it seems like you're driving on them longer than you're actually in the pit box. It makes a big difference. So it depends on where your pit box is and how quick you're able to get there. So.
Well, I tell you what, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but Billy
typical or Billy.
Big car, he's up in the air, airborne, Billy.
I think that was a typical lag.
Wow.
Because typical just came to a dead stop.
Wow, the 88 just went airborne.
Yeah, Billy's typical lagged out real bad.
This could be a big issue here.
Typical just parked.
This could be a big issue here, man.
No caution either.
No caution.
This is a shame because if typical would have held his brakes, that would have drew out the caution. But now Billy Holcomb dropped all the way back to 8th place.
So let's get up to Typical. Typical is now out. So Typical has gone to the garage. Yep, Typical is taking it to the garage.
I don't know if he had a connection issue or whatnot, but after that wreck, I saw Typical turn the car around and face backwards and then get put into it.
And he took it straight to the garage.
Yeah, so.
Because I was just about to say, man, on that green flag pit stop, it was kind of weird because the 62 and the 9 car, they both went in clean, and they came out of pit road with their hoods all mangled up, so they got both their hoods mangled up. What that leaves Sludge in 3rd, Robbie in 4th.
Yeah, that's a big hit for Billy. I'm looking at his car now, and he's got heavy damage on his tail end.
So the
he's got 72% aero damage, or aero left. So he's got about 30% damage on his aero.
And that happened just as we made green flag pit stops.
Yeah. So it's tough.
That's gonna be
Billy's arrows.
There'll be some fallout for that. I can promise you that. I tell you what, my brother, I'm gonna be right back. I'm thinking I can put some wood on the fire and go grab a soda. I'm gonna take me a quick little break. I'll be right back, and we'll continue the coverage of the race here with these FTR A-League boys.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be back in a few minutes, my brother.
Billy's a lot bagged up. We're gonna cycle through the field here. Ward's got some damage. Wide Open's got damage. Eagles has got damage. It's kind of hard to see a clean car right now. Rubb's got the cleanest car out of everybody, I believe. Starting at it looks pretty clean. Right now we're showing Wide Open as our leader. We'll go check out our leader right now and see who he's racing with. Wide Open and the Eagles getting a good battle for P1, Sludge in P3. A lot of damage on our leader cars. But as we all know, Charlotte, anything could change. Turn 4 is the treacherous turn. The Widowmaker, I like to call it sometimes. You come out of that thing real sloppy, you hit that little bump, and away she goes on you, man. You'll either be in the infield, you even got a potential sliding into the pits if you take that turn for a long line. So let's watch it Wide Open move. We're still on pretty fresh tires, so come out, hit that flat banking perfectly straight, and then set something in the corner. Eagles coming in on the inside, trying to make a move. Unsuccessfully, he's going to hold off and wait. Eagles going to take the low line. Wide Open take the high line. Eagles make the pass. Is he going to be able to complete it? Yes, he does. Eagles pulling the lead. Eagles signaling for a green flag pit. It looks like where he took that turn real bad. But Eagles is dropping into the pit. So you got your last lane of green flag pit stops. This should be the last round. We'll stay with our leader right now, Wide Open. Billy Holcomb slides into the wall coming out. Trying to get you a little lap count left. And, it pops up here on the screen. Looks like wide open's going to drop in. Maybe make Sludge our leader. Nope. Wide's going to stay out another lap. Billy Holcomb's in the pits. Billy Holcomb with 6 seconds of damage. He's going to make the repair. They've got 11 laps left in stage 2 right now. Not making repairs for Billy Holcomb. So he's content with the amount of aero damage he has because he knows the stage is better than the run the damage, let it be, and then fix the damage after the stage. So that way you're not pushing spots too bad. That's a pretty good plan by Billy Holcomb right now. Sludge giving Wide Open a little run for his money. They're still staying out. Wide's going to have to make a move in 1 or 2 laps because Wide's starting to really drop off the pace. Sludge passes pretty clean, easily. Billy Holcomb's out of the pits now. We are still showing Sludge as our leader. Sludge is dropping into the pits. Wide Open's going to stay out, it appears. Wide Open stayed out another lap, so Wide Open's going to run this dry, which is a good strategy. Wide Open's got the ability. I don't know. I think Wide Open uses a clutch, so he's got the ability to make the fuel stretch a little longer. So you're not going to run 3 laps short if you're Wide Open. Yeah. See, he just ran an additional 3 laps on everybody else's. So he just made up for the shortfall. I think you're going to see these guys have to do 1 more pit stop for a splash and go. But Wide Open should be able to make it on this 2 full cans this last pit stop. Rounding out the stage. He's not going to run short. So,
all right, so what did I miss?
Nothing. Wide Open's in the lead. Wide Open should be coming in now for his final pit. Maybe. Maybe not. Unless I missed him pitting, but I think Wide Open's going to take this stage. Wide Open's got a really nice lead. Nobody around him at all. Everybody else is pit. Wide Open stayed out. So I don't know if he's got a strategy. He's going to try real hard to make it. I don't know if he's going to make a stretch or if he's going to drop in with like 1 or 2 laps left to try to splash and go and take off. Which isn't a bad strategy either. Take half a can, do a 4-second pit stop, 4.9 seconds, 5 seconds. Yep, there. As I say it, there he is.
Here it comes, coming right down now. Maybe.
Let's see what we got going on. I'm going to stay on the leader right now and see what happens because he went 3 laps longer than everybody else, so let's see if it's a splash and go or not, or if he's going to take 5.
Well, it looks like we got a nice little pack of racing here with the 6-car Robbie Racing, the 3-car Dark Knight, and the 47 a Portal Guy. And these 3 just going like at it.
Wide Open, it's out again. So let's see how this works out for him. Let's see if he can take the stage. Because like I said, he ran 3 additional laps on everybody else pitting, so
yeah.
His tires are a little worn, and he's only got, I think he's got 7 or 8 laps left.
Yep, here comes War. And he did not fix any damage. He did not take any time to fix any damage on that 62 either.
Nope, just a splash and go.
Just a splash and go.
We're so short in the rest of the stage. Billy didn't take damage. Wide Open didn't take some damage. I think Wide Open the strategy might work for Wide Open. Run that extra 3 laps, put everybody a lap down, and just rock and roll. Not worry about that. But like I said, he was in there driving in and out of the pits longer than he was actually in the pits. He was only in the pits for about 3 seconds.
What? Well, going back just a little bit to places P4, P5, and P6, where you got Dark Knight, Robbie Racing, and Rub on them in that 7 car with the 47. These guys are racing and putting on a little show back here. Robbie Racing gets high up into the wall and gives the wall a little kiss. And the 7 car goes around. The 7 car and goes around. Big crash in the 7 car.
No caution.
No caution comes out of that, and the 7 car got some heavy damage.
Billy
This,
Holcomb on the inside wall in the back stretch.
wow. And that is a heartbreak for that 7 car because he was battling with Portal
And
Guy.
he's parking. Rob is parking.
And Rub looks like he is parked. Yes, he did. He's taken it to the garage. And that's a heartbreak for her. That's a heartbreak, man. You don't ever like to see that happen, man. Hey, we're racing hard, too. Robbie racing and Portal Guy. And he was racing with Portal Guy, and I think he just broke loose coming off of turn 4.
It appears that the stage is finished.
And we're coming to the end of the stage.
Wide Open's going to be our winner of the stage.
The 6 car Robbie racing smacked the wall. He's having a terrible time. It's a good thing the stage is over for him because he came off of turn 4 and he crashed that 6 car about 5 times coming off of turn 4.
I told you, man, it's that gas and go. Them tires are slick, them tires are worn, man.
And Wide Open wins the stage. So Wide Open, Sludge, Eagles, Dark Knight, and Portal Guy, your top 5.
So that pit strategy worked, just like I thought it did.
Yes, it did.
Got back on a lap. He had enough of a gap to keep that first place spot.
It definitely worked for him because he.
Robbie racing 6th, Heavy D 7th. Memphis 8th, J Tizzle 9th, and we're riding out your top 10.
Yep. And Billy, because of that crash and going airborne, is in 11th place, the first car lap down, so he should get back on the lead lap. I think that's it. What happened? I think that Billy did get his lap back.
Yes.
Yeah, Billy did get the lucky dog. So Billy in the 88 is back on the lead lap after that big wreck with Typical. So now look for that 88 to hit the turbo booster in his rocket as he's on Memphis tail in the 37 right now.
Oh, and War is stopped on the infield on the corner of the grass.
War is?
What's going on with War? War is stopped. I guess we lost War too. What's going on with War?
I am not sure what's going on with War, but War, you're absolutely right. I'm not sure what's going on with him. Is he?
I wonder if he didn't get to pit on the stage and is out of fuel.
It's possible. Is he out of gas?
Maybe he didn't get his fuel in, his pit stop in, because he's just sit. Who else do we got down there? Somebody else is down there. Who's behind him? Yep, War is out of fuel. War did not pit at the end of the stage. Jay Tizzle doing a good thing and pushing him into the pits.
Tiz will give him a little bit of a push.
That's some good sportsmanship. I like to see that.
Absolutely. And John Tizzle in that 48, he's that kind of guy, man. He's that kind of guy. I talk to him every once in a while, and he's just that kind of guy where he's willing to do anything for anybody. And that's just a class move to give him a little bit of a shove. And absolutely just... that's heartbreaking for War in that one car. And the 37 just got around and spun out. And the 37, he just spun out. Memphis just spun out, coming off of turn 4.
I knew War was hoping for that.
Oh man!
Ward's gonna park. Ward literally just made it to the pits.
Absolutely.
I don't think Ward's going to back out, but that's tough to come back from because now he's going to be 3-4 laps down.
No, War is not going to back out, and I don't see even Memphis. And Memphis right now has a car that is just torn up. You hate to see that, man, because Memphis and War, these guys put in so much freaking time, man. And these guys are the nicest guys in the world that'll do anything for anybody. And to see them have a rough time like that just absolutely sucks. It absolutely sucks.
We're going to get aboard Jay Tizzle, the MVP for the night.
Absolutely. And I'll be honest with you, man, tonight, like I said, man, tonight for myself, Shady Lady and I, we just wanted to get back on the track and get the competition back. We didn't care where we were going to finish or how many laps down we were. We just so glad to come back and get back on the track after being away for the past month. And man, it's good to be back on the track and good to be back in the booth with you, brother.
Yes, sir. It's good to have you back, man. It's been quiet without you.
Absolutely, man. It was it was rough. So we 62 just went around and he got into the 3 car in a big crash in the 62. The 62 just got turned around big time.
So the 62 came off of turn 4, hit the wall, got loose, dropped down in the Dark Knight.
Got into 3, yep, exactly. He came off of turn 4, got loose, got into the door of the 3 car, and it spun him around, and guess what? No caution.
All the way to the back, no caution.
No caution. And now that puts him with War and the 62. They're just kind of going at it. And, you know, these guys, they don't quit, man. It's just they're having fun. Here goes, he's come down the pit road now to get fixed up now. So that's going to leave Eagles as our leader right now. Eagles in the 9 car, you're defending A-League champion in the 9 car. Your leader with Dark Knight in 2nd. Billy is already up to 3rd. With Sludge in 4th and Robbie Racing is your top 5. As you see these top 4 right here in the screen, and Robbie right not far behind. But as you see, the top 4 and Eagles in your 9 car, your leader.
A lot of damage on Wide Open. I'm still watching him in the pits here. A lot of damage. He's still in the pit.
He hit that wall hard. He got into the side of Dark Knight. Coming off of 4, and Dark Knight, he just taking the lead, went underneath in the 9 car, and now Dark Knight is your new leader.
And Wide Open comes out of the pits. Let's see if he goes another lap down.
And Wide Open just cedes the lead to the 88 of Billy, and Billy's back in your leader. And the 3 car comes back underneath him on the crossover move, and he takes the lead back. So the 3 car back out in front, Dark Knight, and Billy in the wall.
Billy hits the wall. The Eagles makes the move up to 2nd place.
Billy gives the wall a good little kiss, and he gave him a little kiss. And
capitalized on that mistake, man. Eagles got to capitalize on the gap.
Eagles definitely took advantage of that.
All over Billy now.
Now here comes Eagles back under the 3 car for the lead in turn 1.
Making it look easy.
They make it look so easy, don't they?
The Eagles are signaling for a pit.
And we got 34 laps to go in stage 3. We are in stage 3. Did he make it? Yep, here he comes down pit road. So that's going to see to Billy in the 88 just taking the lead and battling with the 3 car going into turn 1 for the lead.
I'd like to see Dark Knight pull this out.
I'd like the Dark Knight too, man. He's a good friend of mine. Watch his YouTube channel. Is Barry Springer is his YouTube channel, and
not Jerry Springer, people.
Not Jerry. Barry with a B as in Bravo. Barry Springer on his YouTube, and he's an awesome guy, man. And he's a very talented driver. It's good to see him on that track.
He's been with us over at TFSI a couple times too, right?
Yes, he has. He came over to TFSI and
I believe.
Did he win? He won. Yeah, he did win. He's very good, man. He's a very talented driver.
Billy walking away from him now. I don't know.
He's coming
Billy
down the
going
pit
into the
road.
pits. Gore going into the pits. Dark Knight going into the
Yep.
pits.
So they're making their green flag pit stops now. So so you got cars all over, a heavy duty war, wide open, and Robbie racing in a 6 car. He's just now exiting pit road as well. Eagles in that 9 car. He's already out.
Let's give my my boy Heavy D some TV time right now.
Yeah.
Look how cool the car is.
And it gives,
Racing.
and we give I gotta give heavy duty some camera love. A heavy duty, a good buddy, is driving that 41 car and driving his ass off. But a good guy, man. The 41, a good guy, heavy duty.
Every week he comes out and it just seems he gets wrapped up in some shit. So.
And we really appreciate him doing the broadcast for us. And heavy duty in the 41 helps with Billy do the broadcast for the B League, which we ran earlier this evening. Micah Edwards in the number 2 car was your winner again tonight in that race with his rocket.
We ain't bringing him up no more. We're ignoring Micah.
I'm just gotta give him.
So right now, Eagles in first place with Billy Holcomb running number 2.
So Eagles is back in number. So everything just kind of went up. But heavy duty is in 4th. So good. So heavy duty in 4th in that 41 car, and it's good to see it in the top 5. And the 6 car in Robbie Racing is in 5th place. And awesome to see him, and he's battling. He's starting to trying to catch up to the 41.
Wide open into the wall.
And wide open just moves out of the way. It's good sportsmanship. He's just trying to. He's not in position, so he's not going to prevent somebody from racing in position. As Robbie Racing is in that 6 car trying to catch up with that 41 and get that position back. But Eagles in that 9 car, your current leader, and he's got a nice little lead out there. He's got a nice little comfortable padded lead out there right now. He's just kind of on cruise control a little bit.
Yeah, he's got a couple second lead.
Well,
second and a half.
Yep, let's.
Robbie making a move on Heavy D right now.
Robbie caught that 41. He was catching him. Robbie's got a fast car in that 6 car.
Robbie's starting to walk down Dark Knight, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see if
I don't think there's enough time in the stage to catch up with Billy. But.
Yeah, he might. I mean, depending upon. Robbie's got a fast car, and he's trying to catch that Dark Knight in that 3 car. And I think you're right. I don't know if he's going to have enough time. As far as another green flag pit stop. But Eagles in that 9 car, and give our defending champion a little love and a little camera love, as he's just kind of on cruise control, leading us in our 3rd stage. And trying to see about maybe get to see how many laps left we got to go in 25. So 25.
We'll have 24 at the line.
Okay.
I tell you, Heavy's still staying pretty close to Dark Knight and Robbie here. Robbie's definitely closing the gap. We're gonna move over to Robbie Racing. I give Heavy a lot of camera time tonight. A lot of love for Heavy D. I know he watches my streams a lot during when we're racing to see what our track is and what's going on track.
Well, I
really wish that like NASCAR ignition would fix make it so you can actually listen to the radio. That would be pretty cool.
Well, they're doing a lot with that, but then we look at the leader now. Billy has caught that 9 car and that 88, and Billy is right on in the back seat of Eagles coming down the back stretch.
Wide open's back in the pits.
And we got coming down there with crossing the line with 23 laps to go. And they're coming up on War in that one car. War in that one car doing everything he can to stay out front of the leaders and not go that lap down. Or at least if he ends up going a lap down, then he will get it as a lucky dog at the end of the stage. We'll have one more stage left after this one.
Oh, boy. It's a long night, bub.
It is a long night. A lot of FTR racing, first the B League and now the A League, as you got Billy and Eagles 1-2. Kind of in
Billy's your FTR A League leader right now in points.
Yep. There goes Billy looking underneath the 9 car now, wanting that lead back. And he goes into 1, and he's going to take that lead back. So Billy, your new leader, and then Eagles in the 9 car looking to do the crossover. Let's see if he can complete it. Going into 3, not going to do it.
Billy shuts that door real quick. He knows what's up.
And when he comes, Eagles just comes down pit road. So here, now we're going to start seeing the green flag stops again. Now, Billy, your current leader, but now you're going to start seeing the green flag pit stops. As, guess what? I mean, Robbie Racing did catch and pass that 3 car of Dark Knight.
Yes, he did. Sludge is still going for he's going into the pits.
So Robbie Racing, I tell you what, has got a fast car. So everybody's coming down pit road. Robbie Racing in the 6 car, he's staying out. He's going around another time. I tell you what, Robbie, he is got a very talented driver, very skilled. He runs several different leagues. I know he runs, I think, GC Sports League. And here he comes there now. He's coming down pit road now. And that 6 car. Well, keep an eye on that 6 car, Bubba, because that is a fast machine.
Yeah, he's just got to stay out of people's incidents, man.
Yep.
That's the biggest thing. You can have a great machine, but once you get wrapped up in other people, it's a game changer.
Yep, so he's had some bad luck, that's for sure.
Now we got Eagles passing pit road.
Yep, so everybody's coming out of pit road now. Dark Knight, Heavy Duty, John Tizzle on that 48.
Behind Billy Holcomb. Eagles trying to make a move while on Billy. Let's see if he's able to complete it. No, touch back in.
And here comes Robbie coming out of the pits right there.
Billy's going to take the lead from Robbie. So it's going to be Billy, Eagles, probably Robbie.
Yep. So with that green flag around the pit stops, you get pretty much, what do you say? You get about pretty much 14, 15 laps of fuel?
15, we'll say 15 and 3/4 laps.
15 3/4 laps of fuel.
I tested that theory a lot this week.
You had that down pat. I tell you what, I wasn't.
Jay Tizzle. I hope Jay Tizzle's able to stay.
I do too. He works hard, man. John Tizzle, he is a good guy, and he works hard. And
Eagles trying to make the move down low on Billy. Eagles gets into the side of Billy Holcomb.
Got a little bit into the side. Going to take that lead in too.
Rubbin's racing.
Now, Rubbin is right here. I haven't heard that one in a minute.
Actually, when I watched the replay, Billy scraped the wall and pushed down into the side of Eagles. So that's how Eagles was going.
Ah, okay. So
Ladies and
Eagles,
gentlemen, that's also what this league's about. It's about the sportsmanship. You saw Jay Tizzle pushing War into the pits because Ward did not get his pit in for in between the stages. It started with empty fuel. So
yep, you ran out of
yeah,
gas.
we know that you want to win, you want to get these stage points, you want to get all that, but also FTR tries to be a family. Yeah, you'll hear on some of these guys broadcasting in race fighting. But at the end of the day, we work together all week together with everybody, all the A League and the B League, races together throughout the week to try to make everybody better. So that's what this league's about. It's not about, pushing a guy out of the way or wrecking him to get the spot. It's about theme racing and helping each other out. So a lot of these A-League guys come in and help us fine-tune our setups throughout the week over here in the B-League. And as you see, Jay Tizzle was on the lead lap. Ward was on the lead lap. They started off, and Ward didn't get gas. So Jay Tizzle came around and actually pushed Ward into the pits. So sacrificing points, sacrificing positions to help another teammate out.
And well said, man. And as you just said that, I had the camera on Jay Tizzle, and Eagles and Billy, who's battling for that first spot. John Tizzle, he just got out of the way, let them guys go, just for that sportsmanship, man. And I tell you what, if there was a sportsmanship award, I absolutely give it to John Tizzle in that 48.
He
absolutely gets the sportsmanship award. He's a really great guy and a good friend, and good to see him on the track week after week, and hopefully he'll get himself a win.
Yeah, he can use one.
Alright, we got some more green flag pit stops. We got Heavy Duty and War wide open. Robbie Racing. So more green flag pit stops being made.
I tell you, Billy and Eagles are hooked together, man.
Billy and Eagles, they are hooked together. Hey, here they come. I think they're getting ready. No, they're going to go around one more time.
One more game.
Maybe one or two more times.
Look at this, now they're fighting. They might go another couple times because they're still fighting for position.
They might go another couple times because I think some guys are actually on now that because of how long that this stage has been and just the length of the fuel and the green flag stops, that some guys I think can run, or I think it's more guys. I think guys are on different pit windows. So
well, I know Billy's got 5 laps of fuel left.
So he got 5 laps. So I know that Dark Knight, he was pretty much the same. He had about 6 laps left, but here he comes down pit road right now.
However,
and
Billy's
he's just gassing.
Like I said, Billy's going to be 3 laps short.
So
8 laps left.
So Dark Knight in the 3 car, he's doing a gas and go.
Let's see the strategy that these two are going to work. Because at one point, they're going to have to give and go in for fuel. They're obviously not saving because they're battling. They're battling like it's the last lap of the race. So
right.
At some point, you got to get into the pits.
Yep, and something is going to happen. Now we're going to get serious.
Now.
That's
Billy
Dark.
Going to follow or Billy going to go out another lap?
They're gonna. Here comes Eagles. Here comes Eagles now.
Billy's dropping in. Okay.
Yep, Eagles and Billy both drop. Let's see what they do here.
A little bit of climb and bang pulling into the pits.
You think it's gonna be a splash and go? I think you're gonna see a splash and go here.
You're getting a gas and go.
I think you're getting a gas and go here. It's funny watching him go down the pit road like that.
Well, we are wrong for Billy. Billy's taking half a can of right sides.
And here, the 9 car's already coming out.
That's an interesting strategy.
So did they both take right sides?
I guess, because they were in the pits the same amount of time. 8.5 seconds.
Yeah, pretty much. And so there's still 1-2. Robbie Racing is in 3rd. And Robbie, right now,
Ward giving Billy a little push to help him close the gap.
there's Eagles out front. Eagles got another little comfortable lead.
Yeah, Eagles is going to walk away to stage 2 or 3, whatever stage. I think it's stage
We're
3.
stage 3 right now, so we only have one more stage after this one. There is 5 laps to go. We got 5 laps to go in this stage. And Eagles in that 9 car, he's looking for that stage win, and he's got a nice comfortable lead. He'll probably get it. Unless he makes some kind of a mistake or slips or something. Because he's got a nice little lead over Billy.
Yeah, and I don't see no lap traffic in his way coming up. So.
Yeah, I don't either. He's pretty much got it on cruise control. Crossing the line now with 4 to go. So then you got Billy in second in that 88 car.
This is Eagle stage to win.
Followed by Sludge. Sludge in the 5 car is 4th. And then Dark Knight in the 3 car is 5th. And then Heavy Duty in the 41 is 6th. So that's going to round out your top 6. The Eagles, you're not in the 9 car. Looks like he's going to wrap up this stage 3 here in another minute or 2.
Oh, Eagles hits the wall.
And Eagles gives a little kiss there. And he's got it.
That's the benefit of having a nice gap. You can make a little mistake that like scrape the wall, and the gap's not going to close too drastically. You can see Billy closed it a little bit, but not enough to make it any bit of a threat.
Yep. And he's not the defending champion for nothing. You know, he's a champion for the reason. And there he is. He just took the stage 3. So Eagles take stage 3, followed by Billy in second, Robbie Racing 3rd, Sludge in 4th, Dark Knight 5th, Heavy Duty 6th, and Portal Guy runs in 7th. So
good for Dark, good for Portal, or
so
good for Heavy.
Yeah, you see these guys up here, you know, racing hard. So 3 down, 1 to go.
Portal Guy's the last guy on the lead lap. Jay Tizzle's going to get a good lap back. Ward's 5 laps down. Wide Open's a lap down. So that stage where Ward forgot to get his pit in really crushed him. He's going to finish in 10th place, 5 laps down at best.
Well, John Tizzle's
going to get the lucky dog.
John Tizzle going to get that lucky dog. That is awesome. That is awesome for John Tizzle. Tizzle in 8th place was in front of Wide Open and is going to get that lucky dog. So that's awesome for John Tizzle. Back on the lead lap for him. Eagles in that 9 car taking us to the green flag. 88 and Billy right on his side. Eagles gets a good jump.
Huge jump.
Great jump coming off. Great jump. And that allowed Billy in the 88 car to get down that low lane, and here they are fighting a little bit. And you get these guys bottled up, you could see another caution very easily.
Oh, Dark Knight hard into the wall.
Yep, Dark Knight gave it a little bit of a kiss. I don't think it did much damage at all.
Nah, not at all.
But you see these top 7 right up here racing hard with one another. Here you got that 9 car and Eagles with that 88 car on his bumper again. And Sludge in that 5 car trying to catch up. But keep your eye on that 6 car because Robbie Racing is in that 6 car. Currently in 4th position, Robbie in 4th, and Billy got a little sideways, and Sludge gets underneath Billy. Billy got that, half broke that car sideways coming off of turn 4. He did everything but crash that 88 car. Open the door for the 5. Billy was able to close the door right in front of Robbie Racing in the 6 car. So Billy falls back to 3rd. Sludge now in 2nd.
Tell you what, this pack of 7 really walking away from everybody else.
Oh, they got, I tell you what, they got it down to the floor, and here comes the 88 back underneath the 5 car, and the 6 car, Robbie, follows him, so Robbie takes over 3rd, and Sludge drops back to 4th.
I'd like to see Heavy as the underdog come in and steal this whole show, man. That'd be fun.
I'd like to see Heavy Duty and Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Heavy Duty and Dark Knight, just like you said, the dark horses, so to speak, the underdogs kind of come out of nowhere. But they are keeping up into this pack of 7 to 8 cars here, these lead pack.
Heavy needs to get that draft of Dark Knight and pull that gap a little closer. You don't want to lose that draft in this track.
Look at this.
As you see Jay Tizzle don't have the draft. And they're starting to walk away from him.
And Tizzle got up on the lead lap, so it's good to see John Tizzle, fight back and get that lucky dog back on the lead lap, and he's gonna get himself a good finish tonight. As this lead pack of 7,
short of any catastrophic failures.
True that. Especially here at Charlotte, that could happen in the blink of an eye. As this pack of 7, here they are. Dark Knight goes to the high side with Sludge in the 5. Trying to go around that portal guy in 47, trying to make a little power move a little bit.
Pulls it off.
But you want to be careful on doing that, because if you do that, those cars in front of you are going to check out on you.
Yes, they are.
So it's kind of touch and go. If you're going to make a pass, you better be able to make it fast and quick.
Yes, they are, Micah. Them boys are racing.
Them boys are racing. FTR A-League.
This
Charlotte.
is what I said you were going to see, though, man. You were going to see these guys on the restarts. They're going to stay tight, and you're not going to see single file racing long.
And here you go,
You're
portal guy.
These guys fighting, especially if in the last stage here, you're going to see them fighting for position. Every position matters.
Here goes portal guy in a 47 underneath of the 6 car. And Sludge, and they get up together.
Just going to say, I feel like caution's coming.
Sludge into the wall.
I definitely. This is what's going to happen. They're going to start battling, and you're going to start seeing some cars getting sideways.
Wow, so that kind of spreads some guys out. But here's Heavy Duty. Heavy Duty now underneath the portal guy in the 47. So Heavy Duty takes a spot over. So Heavy Duty moves up to 5th.
Which might be his best, if he can hold that off, it'll be his best finish of this season, I believe.
And that is awesome to see. I tell you what, great run for Heavy Duty, and he's flexing that heavy muscle, brother. Look at that 41. Of course, here comes the 5 car. He's looking at 5 car underneath of him with the 47 right on his tail. And here's Heavy Duty. He's going to tuck back down underneath. And he's going to do the crossover under the 5 car. Look at that. Wow. Great move by the 41 Heavy Duty on the crossover. And I tell you what, something happened with Sludge. Sludge got.
He's way back there.
He may have lost the air off of the spoiler because he is fallen way backward from the pack of cars that he was up with the leaders. So
47's way loose coming out of 4 on the back of Heavy Duty. Lead it up, Portal. I picked you to win, buddy.
And Portal Guy trying to keep it straight. Currently in 6th position. Heavy Duty in 5th. But Portal Guy just signaling. I think Portal Guy just signaling for yep, here he comes out. Everybody coming down. Yeah, everybody coming. All the leaders coming down pit road.
Sludge stays out. I'll stay on Sludge.
Sludge was the only one to stay out. Let's see how that works out for him. Let's see if that strategy works out because everybody's down pit road now.
Yep, Sludge signaling to come in.
Dark Knight.
Wide stay back out.
A 47, Billy.
Wide open stayed out. Wide gonna go another lap. Jay Tizzle's still out on the track. Wide's still out on the track.
And here they come now. And here comes all these leaders exiting now
Wide's
together.
Still out. Wide's about to take the lead or put everybody a lap down.
Look at this. So these guys are gonna put on a show for us, man. We are in stage 4. The A-League at Charlotte. And I think Eagles lost the lead in that melee in the pits.
I believe Billy's your leader now. Yes, he is.
Yep.
Billy is your leader.
Yep. And Robbie Racing and Dark Knight side by side. And this is for 4th place here. And Dark Knight in the 3 car underneath the Robbie, and he takes the position. Strong power move by the 3 car Dark Knight to get that 4th position. So Eagles is in 2nd. Billy
in 5th though, bum.
Billy is in 1st in that 88 car. So
Wide Open's real slick coming out of the turn.
And
I don't know if Wide Open's glitching or Wide Open's having some issues with being super loose.
What he has had some definite issues because he was actually leading a race for a good while. Billy out front in the 88.
So you got Billy, Eagles, Dark Knight. Who's behind Dark?
You've got Robbie Racing and Dark.
Heavy D running out.
Heavy D in the 5. So good to see Heavy Duty in that top 5. And we've got about 30 laps left.
Wide Open's got some issues. He's in the pits already.
So we've got about 30 laps left. So that's going to equate to where they're at now. At least 2. Because if they got 30 now, and they just pitted, and they got now about 29 laps, and they just pitted, it's going to be interesting because if you take 2 pit stops, you should be able to get 29 laps.
Yes, you will.
But you'll run out of gas crossing the line probably.
No, you'll be a half a lap to the good.
It's going to be interesting.
A half a lap to the good.
Now keep our fingers crossed that a caution doesn't come out and change everything.
Some people want cautions. Makes it all dicey.
Oh, a lot of people want cautions to catch back up.
I know Wide's hoping for a caution right now.
I tell you, like Sludge in that 5 car, he's hoping for a caution so he can get back up there in that 5
Yes,
car.
he is.
I tell you
But
what, it's...
unfortunately, my friend, it is time for my broadcast to shut down. I've got an early morning tomorrow.
Well, I appreciate it, Bubba, always, brother. I hope you have a good night, and
Welcome
thanks.
back, my dude.
Yeah, awesome, man. It had a great time, and I will definitely catch up with you tomorrow and this week so we can prepare for Mid-Ohio next week. But thank you for everything, man. I really want to thank you personally for everything.
Absolutely, my dude. Absolutely. Anytime. Be good. Enjoy the rest of this race. It's a good show.
Absolutely. We're going to finish this race, so when you get a chance, man, you'll see the end of it and see how it turns out. And
Yeah,
have a good night, man. Stay safe.
Make sure you get Jay Tizzle up in the booth and give him that sportsmanship award tonight.
I will. I'm absolutely going to do that. I am absolutely going to do that. I'm going to bring the. I'll have the winner up in the booth, and I'm going to bring Jay Tizzle up in the booth as well, if I can grab him and bring him up into the booth.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
All right, brother.
All right. Well, you have a good night, and be safe,
Welcome
bro.
back.
Awesome, man. Thanks, man. Thank you very much. Later. As we are back on the track, and Billy in the 88 car, your current leader in the FTR A-League at Charlotte. Eagles in the 9 car trying to run him down. Not sure if he's going to be able to do it. Also, you've got Robbie Racing in the 6 car in 3rd. Dark Knight in the 4th place is in 4th place in that 3 car. And you can see the distance that Robbie Racing has between he and the 2nd place of Eagles. As you see, he does have the help of the 3 car of Dark Knight to try to give him a little bit of a push to get up there with Eagles in that 9 car. As that 9 car, Eagles trying to track down that 88 car of Billy, and Billy in that 88 right now a little bit on cruise control. And Portal Guy currently in 5th position with Heavy Duty in that 41 car, trying to give him a push and trying to get them up there with Dark Knight and Robbie to see if they can catch the leaders as well. But what'll play into this is we got about 20 laps left, 21 laps to go in this race. So we're still going to have some green flag pit stops, and here they come now. As the green flag pit stops start, Portal Guy comes down. Heavy Duty and Eagles. Billy stayed out. Billy going around one more time. And here comes Billy now. Billy's coming down to make his pit stop now in the green flag pit stop. Now, keep in mind, folks, that they're still going to have to make one more pit stop after this. So, unless we get a caution, which is always possible, that they are going to have to do another green flag pit stop. But here our leaders come, the 3 car. You got guys of war in that 1 car. He is fighting hard. He makes a signal to come down pit road as well. Heavy Duty in that 41 car. He was in 4th and 5th position. He's right behind Portal Guy. He's battling to try to get back up there with the leaders. And he's fighting for it. He's having a great run tonight. Heavy Duty in that 41, flexing that heavy muscle. Awesome to see that 41 back up there with the leaders. Wide open in the 62. You can see he is really battling. And keep an eye on this 6 car. The 6 car is, he's kind of like with the 3 car. He's a dark horse. He's an underdog, but he's got a very, very fast car. So keep an eye on that 6 car as well. Billy in that 88 so far with the Rocket. So Billy in that 88, your current leader. Eagles in second. Robbie Racing is in third. We are under 20 laps to go. We've got about 17 or 18 laps to go now. So these guys are going to have to make one more pit stop on a splash and go at least. So it's going to be very interesting how this ends. Billy in the 88, you can see the lead that he has in front of Eagles in that 9 car. There's the distance there. Eagles is in second. In the 9 car, you can see the distance between he and Billy. And you can see the distance between he and the 3rd place car of Robbie Racing. And you got a pack of guys back here where you have Portal Guy, you have Robbie Racing, there's Dark Knight in the 3 car going around Portal Guy. So you got this pack of 4 cars here battling. Dark Knight in that 3 car, passing Portal Guy for 4th. Oh, he's in 4th. And Heavy Duty right there in the 41 car in 6th. Now, these 4 guys, they stay straight. They'll catch that group of leaders. They should be able to catch that 3rd place car of Robbie Racing. But if they keep racing each other and getting side by side, then Robbie Racing will definitely check out. But these guys are running out of laps. We only got about 15 laps to go. See, there goes the 3 car right there. 3 car, Dark Knight underneath of the 6 car. Side by side, the Dark Knight and Robbie Racing side by side. This is for 3rd place. Robbie Racing trying to hold on to it, but Dark Knight is going to take it. Excellent move by Dark Knight. Dark Knight is now in the 3rd position in that 3 car. And here comes Robbie Racing trying to do the crossover move. Robbie in the 6 car looks underneath of the 3 going in the turn 3 and turn 4 going into the turn, into the tri-oval, side by side. Here they go into turn 1. Dark Knight and Robbie Racing for 3rd, with Heavy Duty and Portal Guy right behind them racing. This is all for position for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. This is 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th here. But they are definitely running out of time and running out of laps. As we only have about 10 laps to go. Now with 10 laps to go, see, here comes Robbie Racing. Now here comes the strategy. You see Robbie Racing now ducking in for his pit stop. Now this should be a splash and go, because with under 10 laps to go, You don't really need tires. You just need a splash to go to get to just enough fuel to get to the end. So let's see what happens. Robbie Racing with that long pit road. Yeah, you see, that should have been just a splash and go. But as you see, Dark Knight is getting closer to Eagles in that second position. Eagles all alone in that second position, and Billy has checked out. Here's Billy here. You can see Billy Billy just passed Jay Tizzle and put Tizzle a lap down, but you see if Billy is all alone. But we're going to see how this turns out. And Billy Holcomb in your 88 car, and okay, so here comes the 3 car. The 3 car comes in for his splash and go. Eagles and Portal Guy all come down for their splash and go. That's all they got was just a splash of fuel, like about a half a can of fuel. So he's going to have enough to get to the end of the race now. So with under 10 laps to go, right now you have Heavy Duty second. Here comes Heavy Duty. Now, Heavy Duty, he's coming down for his splash. And here comes, and Billy comes down for his splash. Hold on to your seat, fellas. We're going to get to the end here. We're going to see what happens. Because we only got about 5 or 6 laps to go. So here comes Billy, his splash of fuel there. Will he get out in front in time? Here he comes around to the back stretch, comes back onto the track, and still has nobody behind him. So Billy, currently in first. And here's your battle here for third. Robbie Racing and Dark Knight. And Dark Knight currently in second now. Eagles got maybe taking some tires because now Dark Knight is second with Robbie in third. And here comes, so the battle is going to be for second. Here comes Dark Knight in the 3 car, battling with the 6 car of Robbie Racing. We all know Billy has got a big lead on the crowd. Billy in the 88 has kind of checked out. So here's our race for second position. And the 6 car and the 47 got together. So Dark Knight in the 3 car taking second position. Portal Guy in 47, followed by Eagles. As here's Billy all by himself now, and we have only got about 1 lap to go, so I think this is the white flag. This should be the white flag for Billy in the 88. As you can see, he is on cruise control. As Dark Knight in second place. And Dark Knight gets past. So Robbie Racing is in third. And looks like these guys, so here Eagles, so Eagles gets second, and Robbie, so Billy gets the win, Eagles ends up in second with Robbie Racing third, Portal Guy in fourth, Dark Knight finished fifth with Heavy Duty finished sixth, Sludge in seventh, Wide Open eighth, Jay Tizzle in ninth. So Billy is your winner. What a race. What an absolute awesome race. Wow. Unbelievable. Now let's see if we can get some guys. Let me see if I can find some John Thompson. So Eagles and Billy. All right, so Billy, hang on in for a second. Let me grab Eagles. And there's also one other person I want to bring in. And Eagles, there's our second place, Eagles. Hey, well, actually, I want to bring in Tizzle. I want to bring John Tizzle into the booth. If you guys just sent him, or I want to send him a message. And I just sent him an ad. So let's get, I want to get Tizzle in here real quick if we can. I'm going to run. My phone is so slow.
Oh, man.
What a race. But where is...
Go ahead with him, Shady, because he's got to get off.
Okay, so Eagles. And tell us how you went, man. How was you had that lead there for a good long while. Tell us what happened, man. What happened there?
Well, I had a go.
You had a rocket.
Yeah, I led for a little bit. I was able to find the madness. They kind of screwed up behind us in the final stage. We didn't do it, but got away. I got away by myself there in the third stage. I actually won a stage, so we're good for playoff once they start setting that up. good race. I had a good car. I thought I was one of the favorites coming into the night, really. After 5 or 6 laps, my car just got to sliding. Yeah, it was a good race. Sucks to get second 2 weeks in a row.
Tell us what happened there at the end, because you were running. Well, you were running second, and then coming there towards the end, everybody had to make a splash and go. Did you take just a splash and go, or did you take tires as well? Because then you lost some spots. Then you lose.
I took red slides, but the reason I lost spots was I got in the wall before pit stops and took a trip to the grass. I was a couple seconds up. At that point, I wasn't trying to win. I was trying to keep second. And
I was wondering what happened.
into it. Yeah, I got the ball. I got car was like it just slid, hit the wall, tried to correct it, and then took a trip to the grass. And weren't for Portal and Dark getting into it there on the last lap, taking each other out for me. I probably wouldn't have got second, but I deserved second. I screwed myself. You know, if I wouldn't have got second, it would have been my fault. But it was a good race. Disappointed in second. Last week I said this probably would have been my best shot. But
Well, with the second, it's still good. It's still a good points night, man. Especially with the stages. You still had a good points night. By the end of the night, brother. So it can't be all too, but it can't be all that disappointing. I mean, especially getting ready to kind of come down to the playoffs, and you being the defending champion. I mean, nobody got to really tell you about points, but you can't be too unhappy with a second place finish in the point standings.
Yeah, he already had to jump.
Oh, okay. Well, speaking of jump, Mr. Airborne.
Yeah, I know, right?
Tell us how that went, man. What the heck happened there?
Yeah, me and Porter was just kind of trying to pull off a little bit, and he lag spiked real hard when we was coming down the back straightaway there, and it just shot me for a volt, and I think my car wound up in the infield somehow, flipping and everything else, but
oh man, I had you
ruined my stage here.
I had you on the camera when that happened. I was on the car behind you when that happened, and I mean, we were talking about, because Bubba already had to leave as well, but I had the camera on, and Bubba and I were talking, because Bubba had the camera on typical, and he saw him lagging. So we saw the lagging happen, and then all of a sudden we saw you go airborne and flip about 15 times. So, I mean, what was going through your mind there? Because you went a lap down at that point.
Yeah, I was a little bit aggravated, but I kept my composure and everything, and just said, you know what, it's very early in the race. I was like, you know what, we'll give this stage up and just try to shoot for the next stage, and that's about all I had. I mean, I had to run around with damage for a long time, and I just tried to limp through it, and I think I wound up 11th that stage. I didn't get any stage points, but it was all good though. It's all good. It wasn't nothing nobody could do.
You ended up having a great run there, and congratulations on the win, brother. That was a heck of a win. You had a rocket, man, and you guys really put on a show tonight. You guys really did.
Yeah, I had a good car, man. I mean, most of the race in the first, second, and third stage, I was kind of riding around with some damage in the rear end, and it was just making it hard to drive, and it was actually burning my right rear up a lot, so I was doing a lot of sliding. So that third stage, man, I had everything fixed, and man, she was a rocket. I knew it was fast. Coming into the race, I knew I had a shot to win. I knew Eagles was going to be fast too, and I just had to play my cards right and pick the right fuel strategy. And there at the very end on that last stop, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go for it. And I just went with gas only and didn't take any tires or nothing. And I was able to get out about 7 or 8 seconds, and I think they run me down for like 6 seconds or something like that. But yeah, once I got my car fixed, man, she would just glide.
Oh,
I had a good car.
You did. You absolutely had a rocket. John Tisler, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, John. How you doing, brother?
How's it going, Shady?
I'm doing great, man. Doing great. I wanted to bring you into the booth, and my partner Bubba, he had to jump off already. But we personally wanted to give you the Sportsmanship Award tonight and bring you into the booth, and because that's what this league is about, is sportsmanship. And we saw you push War when he ran out of gas.
Oh, yeah.
So tell us about that, man. I mean, because I wanted to bring you up here especially to get to, we don't have anything in particular, but to get you the Sportsmanship Award for doing something like that tonight, man. That was just a great gesture. I mean, in the middle of the race, I mean, tell us a little bit about it.
Well, my night wouldn't have got much better anyway. I was already, we already had quite a few run-ins, so I figured at that point, lend him a little help and get him. I just kind of pushed him, gave him enough speed to get to pit road, and then I went back to, I thought I could stay on the lead lap at least, but I think I just got off the lead lap, but I mean, I wasn't going to get any better than I was.
Right. Well, you got the.
Anyways.
You did end up getting a free pass, after that. So, but that's
But that would have kept War from, he would have had to back out if he didn't get to the pits, and then. Yeah.
Well, that's what this sportsmanship is all about, and I just wanted to bring in and kind of mention that you absolutely get the Sportsmanship Award for doing something like that, man. That's what it's all about, man.
You know what? I believe I was running in the same spot that I was when I did that.
Well,
no, man. I think how many races we got left, Billy? Like what?
I think we got 2 races left before the end of the regular season.
Yeah, before the end, and I think I'm good. I think I'll be all right as long as I show up and.
Yeah, you should be good.
Yeah, I'll be good. So
Well, the points will come out tomorrow, and I just wanted, like I said, wanted to give you the credit on that.
I say in those kind of things, it all comes around at some point.
It does.
It does. It absolutely does. Absolutely
little
does.
Things like that.
Well, let's.
Maybe one day I might be out of gas.
He might give you the push. But that's what this league is all about, man. And I just wanted to bring in and
yeah, we got Bronco back going again too.
Yeah, absolutely. And
I'm glad that all worked out for him.
And
now your wheel's broken, Shady. What are you gonna do?
No, I got the wheel fixed.
Oh, did you?
I got the wheel fixed, and I came back tonight and had a great time. Didn't care where I finished. I just wanted to get back racing again.
Yeah,
just get the feel back in the competition, and had a great race and had a great time. And you guys put on one heck of a show. So
glad to hear your voice again.
Yeah, well, definitely. It's good to hear yours.
The voice of FTR there, man.
Yeah, man.
Yep, glad you was able to make it, Shady. Glad you back, buddy. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well, we all go through some things, and we all go through some things, but here at FTR, we are definitely. If we were talking, Bubba and I were talking about that. We are, a part of a family, and that's why I wanted to bring you up here tonight, John, and just to.
Nothing truer than a statement. If it doesn't kill you, it only makes you stronger.
That's right.
Well, after the month that I've had, you call me Arnold Schwarzenegger.
There you go. You're ready for it now.
Well, Billy, congratulations on the win.
Thank you, buddy.
And Eagles, I know he already had a jump off. He finished second. He had a great run, man. That was an awesome race. You guys got to watch that broadcast. I'll put that posted on from the FTR broadcasting channel. And we will see everybody next
tomorrow,
week.
Maybe.
Well, yeah. I'll be on practicing, but we're back, and we'll head, I think, to Mid-Ohio, I think, for next week. So we'll.
Oh.
Yep, Mid-Ohio.
Yeah, Mid-Ohio is for next week.
That's gonna be.
So anybody got any final thoughts?
No, I
No, man.
just want to say I appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. Congratulations to Micah on his win in the B League, and yeah, just want to appreciate you, Shady, for doing the broadcast and everything. Want to say thanks to Heavy for helping me with the B League, and you guys stay tuned in because it's the fun's about to begin here in the next race or two when we start the playoffs. So it's gonna be fun. We're gonna crown a champion at Auto Club. I mean, it's wide, it's fast. You can run 3 wide, so it's tune in.
Last time it's going to be wide and fast.
The best is yet to come. So.
Well, I tell you what, man, that race tonight was pretty much a playoff race. It was an awesome race.
Yeah, Charlotte's a good little track.
That's going to do it for us for the FTR Racing Network at Charlotte. You have Billy as the A-League winner. Micah takes home the winner for the B-League. We will see everybody next week at Mid-Ohio. Everybody have a great night.
Thanks, guys.
All right, guys. Well, I got to jump.
Congrats.
Thank you, Shady.